Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sean's Magic Cardboard. Today I've got something super cool. 2 boxes of Lorcana, first chapter, Japanese product, which has just recently released over in Asia. Super stoked to get a hold of these. And yeah, they arrived a couple days ago. This is my first chance to actually break into them. Let's break one open and see what's got in store for us. Alright, so here we go. Japanese first chapter. If you see this white cable in shot, by the way, it is the headphones that I'm using today. I don't have my usual mic on. For quickness, I'm ready to leave for work soon, so I want to record this video before we go, that way I can get up as soon as possible. So as a result, having to compromise on audio. Right, so we're going to crack this open, and straight away, this box looks super cool. I really like this artwork. And the packs actually look awfully similar, very, very similar to a first chapter pack. There is a slight difference. They are a lot thinner, and that is because there's less cards in them. There's not as many cards in a Japanese booster box as there is the standard, I'd say European, but even the American booster boxes as well. These contain, I believe it's 16 packs, and each pack has 6 cards in total in it. So, not quite. I think it works out that 2 of these boxes works out to be roughly a booster box of Lorcana. So let's crack open the first pack and see what we got going on. So we get a Smee, a Sergeant Tibbs, Reflection, Simba, Dr. Facilier, and Genie. This is going to be a great test to see if I can actually remember the names of the characters that are involved in this. Second pack is going to be... Oh, so there's actually a little tab up the top. So you will notice that in the top right corner of these packs, it does say Takara Tomy. So that is the manufacturer of these cards. We get a Magic Broom, one Jump Ahead, and a foil Tinkerbell. Realistically, we're probably looking at 1 legendary, perhaps 2, and then potentially an enchanted in this booster box. About a legendary, 2 legendaries is really about standard. Incredibly, John Silver is the 1 legendary that I never actually pulled in the English first chapter packs, and we've just went and pulled it in the first 3 packs of this booster box. So that's fantastic. That's fate almost, in a way. All the time that I've opened first chapter booster packs in English, never got them. As soon as you open some Japanese product, John Silver takes the stage. So that's pretty cool. I'm blasting through this as quick as possible because I'm desperately looking up my camera here and seeing that the battery is flashing, which is never a good sign. So we're 6 packs deep. So race against the camera here. And then also I am eager to see what's in the cards and also eager to get to work on time. So lots going on today, but I really did want to open these packs up. Tamatoa, that's really cool. So some super usable cards at the moment. There's a lot of these cards that are still used today, even though Lorcana did release in 2023, which is quite crazy to think that it was all that time ago, the English release of the set. And here we are, the start of 2025, and we're gearing up, essentially, for Set 7. Set 6 Set Championships will have its final weekend at the time of recording this video, so we get a Goofy, that's cool. And this will mark the halfway part of this box, so at least if the video runs out, I feel like we've got halfway in the packs. Oh, there we go, fantastic. So, again, these are cards that I was really looking for, usable cards like Friends on the Other Side. That is certainly going in my deck. Even this Shield of Virtue, Grab Your Swords, that's super cool. And a character from Moana whose name I can't quite remember. That is half a box already, believe it or not. We now have an extra 8 packs to go, and that'll be this box of Lorcana Japanese trading cards. Super quick video, which is great, because I feel like sometimes I do these opening videos and I'll just sit and ramble for far too long. So the fact that I'm actually getting through it today is quite nice. Is Zeus, and I'm not sure the name of it. One thing I do want to point out super quick though is that the sort of side of these cards, some of the conditions of them aren't particularly great. Whether that's just the way I'm opening these packs, potentially, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the designs of the cards or the way they're manufactured. These have been shipped from Japan, so whether there has been some issues in the shipping process, who knows. But we have 5 packs remaining on this rapid booster box opening, and this is going incredibly quick. Hopefully my editing of this video will be equally as quick, but yet still on point. Befuddle, again a usable card I guess in some decks. So usable cards galore here, which is really nice. I did watch another video of someone else opening 4 boxes, and essentially they get a full set of commons across the 4 boxes. There was no dupes whatsoever, it was just all individual cards, which is really nice to see. Simba foil, that's cool. That would be super usable if you were running Steel Song, or I guess any Amber aggro deck, to be honest with you. That's a nice card to have. We have 3 packets, 4 packets remaining. Hopefully hit another legendary, that'd be super cool. Nope, no legendary. I should say this is the champion mat I'm using. I'm very proud of it, I don't mean to show off. But if you are wondering how I won this and how you can win one yourself, please do check out my video on... Oh, guys, please don't run out. Please don't run out. There is a legendary. There is... Sorry, enchanted. There is actually an enchanted in this box. I don't know which one it is. It's Simba. Oh, that is incredible. That is incredible. I never got this in the English release. And here we are with a rapid booster box, 2 packs to go, which hopefully I'll do before the camera battery runs out. We have a Simba enchanted. That's cool. That is super cool. I'm going to find a penny sleeve. Where's the penny sleeves? Is this a penny sleeve? Yeah, that's a penny sleeve. Thank goodness. That's a dirty penny sleeve. I don't want that penny sleeve. Cool, that's a clean penny sleeve. Ah, that is awesome. I think that's kind of made up my mind as to whether or not I'll open the second box. These are roughly about 1 in 4 boxes for an enchanted, similar to English, so the chances are I'll probably just keep that second box sealed now. Knowing fine well there probably isn't an enchanted in it, so this is crazy, absolute crazy. Maleficent, again a usable card. Hakuna Matata, a cool song. Last pack, camera battery still going, I don't know how. We got an enchanted, this is crazy. What a bizarre day, I must say, an absolute bizarre day at the moment. These packs are just waffling on at the side. I feel like I'm talking at the speed of light. Oh, Maleficent, again usable card. Final card is going to be Aladdin. Cool. So, all in all, 1 legendary, which probably not ideal. In saying that, the moment you get a enchanted, who cares, right? You get enchanted, that's better than potentially most of the legendaries in this set. It would have been really nice to get a Be Prepared or anything that's sort of usable in a Ruby Amethyst deck. So the likes of, I can't remember what pack it was, the likes of the Friends on the Other Side, I will certainly look to use that. The enchanted, I'd probably like to keep hold of for sentimental purposes, the fact that I've opened it on this video. And yeah, first Japanese enchanted, never got it from... Well, the safe Father Time has went undefeated, and in this case it's my camera battery that went undefeated because it did cut out. It did give me, however, a couple minutes there just to put together some of these cards and collate them a little bit, and there's a few things I want to kind of go through about this. First of all, there is absolutely no duplicates. There's no duplicates whatsoever. In the common cards, the only time a duplicate has occurred in this opening has been the likes of example Simba, the common card, and then a foil version as well. So you can get a common card and then get a foil version of it, but by the looks of it, it's not possible, based on this opening and other ones that I've seen, to get duplicates of the set. So it is very, very well thought out, which is really nice. On that basis, if you buy a complete case, you should be able to get a full common set of the trading card game in the Japanese variant. You probably should be able to get one enchanted from a case as well. Whether or not you'd get a full foil set, probably not. I don't think there'd be enough foils in there to do that. But you will at the very least be able to get a full complete set, which is really nice. A few things I want to go through very quickly. I have 2 English cards here. So this is a Genie and an Elsa. Elsa is foiled, Genie is not. So if I look through here, this Genie is actually foil. So we'll compare like cards first of all, and just on sort of feel, these are a little bit thicker. They do feel slightly thicker. These are completely legal to use in European tournaments, English tournaments, American tournaments. You can use these. These cannot be used in Japan for tournaments. So it'll be interesting to see if it does make a noticeable difference. On first feel, these just feel slightly thicker, but when it's in a sleeve, I don't think it'll make any difference, personally. Next of all, what I would say is the sort of foil on it, if I compare it to the Elsa, is very similar. Very, very similar. I'd say this is actually a lot more shiny, but whether that's just a case of it's the card itself, I'm not entirely certain, but it certainly looks a little bit more shiny on the genie here. One thing this has actually reminded me of this box opening is how many usable cards there are in Lorcana First Chapter. So many cards that tournaments that you still see today, Fire the Cannons, you'll see Beast Mirror certainly dropped off, the Hook 1-drop, Simba certainly recently, with the shift that is recently released in Azurite Sea. Even Tinkerbell as well still gets a little bit of use. Friends on the other side, an absolute staple in most purple decks. There's just so much. Pascal as well, Trusty Pascal still there. Befuddle gets a little bit of use. Maleficent, not so much, has kind of dropped off a little bit. Simba still gets used quite a bit. What else we got in here? The singers are still singing. Stitch, Rockstar Stitch has sort of faded a little bit, but occasionally in Steel Song decks. There's just a lot of cards, items as well. So many cards that even today in Lorcana, year and a bit out, that we are still using them. And that's really nice to see. Tamatoa is another one. Massive, massive feature in some blue decks, although some blue decks less reliant on Tamatoa now and less reliant on Lucky Dime. Camera back is flashing again, so I only really have about 30 seconds before it conks over again to wrap up this video. And what I really want to say is, if you're looking to get into Lorcana and you're looking at first chapter prices, a lot of these cards look unaffordable to you, please do have a look at the Japanese booster boxes instead, because this was about £50 UK. If you want to know how to order them, let me know and I'll make another video on it, because I probably won't have time to tell you just now. And yeah, £50 UK, 16 packets, and you've been able to have a look today at what you get. You're not going to get any duplicates, so if you are looking for multiple copies of one card, you're probably going to be out of luck there. But it does give you a nice variety of stuff. And for the sake of £50, excluding the Enchanted, I would still be pretty relatively happy, to be honest, with everything we've got. If we didn't get this, I would have hoped for one more Legendary. To get a Tamatoa, to get a John Silver Legendary, and more than anything, just to have Japanese copies of these cards is really cool. If you do plan on using these, one thing that I would suggest, this isn't something someone's told me, this is just the way I've kind of looked at it, is if you want to use Japanese cards, if you can, it might be worth having a copy of the English card with it in case an opponent asks about it, or at the very least maybe just print out or write down the description or the full contents of the English card, so that if they're unaware of the translation and they can't read Japanese like I can't, you can at least provide that to them should they question it. These cards, again, these cards are completely legal, so don't feel like you can't use them. I for certainly will be using this tomorrow night at my locals for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. It's been really cool to open this, and the fact that we got an Enchanted means that this is probably going to stay sealed for a little bit longer just yet. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you back here very soon.